This is
Godspeed.
We're back at you again.
Another video.
So tune in.
Intriguing look into a
And you have
mindset.
a 90-day rule for you think women should have a 90-day rule.
Look,
Which I think this is fascinating.
here's the deal. I used to work at Ford Motor Company, right? They have a probation period of 90
Why are we comparing women to motor companies? The monetary value of a person can be, valued.
days. You have to stay on this job for 90 days because they're going to check you out. They're going to see if you work well with others, if you're on time, if you're going to do what you're going to say you're going to do. And then after 90 days, they give you this benefit package. You can go get your eyes checked. You can go get your teeth fixed. You can take your kids down there and get them some medical attention. I look at women who meet guys and wind up in an affair, in a relationship with them, physical, in 2-3 weeks, in 3 months, 2 days, 6 weeks. What are you doing? Ford Motor Company don't give away benefits for 90 days.
Steve Harvey has 3 marriages, 2 mistresses. He's currently on the mistress that he left the other mistress that he had a mistress with his other wife.
That's a lot of audacity. Denzel Washington has been married to the same woman for years. Steve Harvey, 3 different relationships within his lifetime that are major. 3 marriages. 2 of them failed. He left all of them. He left all of them, both of them. And he's giving relationship advice?
Listen, all right, the 90-day rule. This whole thing, your life and your relationship life shouldn't be based on a 90-day rule. You should stand on principles and you should stand on your morals to dictate what you do with somebody.
Anybody can wait. A rock can wait. If a rock waits 90 days, is that good enough for you? That's a rock. If I ever found out a girl had a 90-day rule on me, one of 2 things will happen. It's dependent on how my morals are standing at that point. Let me give you this scenario. Personally, if it was just me and I'm sticking with my morals, I'm leaving. If I'm not on my morals, I'm gonna wait the 90 days. I'm gonna let some things happen, then I'm leave.
That's where me and him disagree at. I would take the first route of being more understanding towards the situation. I want to talk to you and understand, okay, why do you have this set out like this?
You know why they have it.
I mean, but people's reasons are different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people, it's not always the same. So it's good to talk with the person first, and you know what I'm saying, like get a feel of why they're doing it. Because then you may be able to talk to them, and the relationship may not have to end. They may be just like, you know what? Maybe it's because I feel this way and that way, and then maybe you guys can come to an understanding together. Just up and leaving is like kind of wild.
If they tell you right away, and you can have a conversation about it right away, cool. If you're 50 days in, and you're like, so I've been being tested and manipulated this whole time.
I mean, I feel like this is you should test things with everybody.
You should test it with everybody, but it's on 90 days. I don't think you should test people. You should watch to see what they're saying on how they react to certain situations.
That's a test.
That's not, yeah, but you're not doing it like I'm gonna do this and see what the reaction is. That's what I think the 90-day rule implies, because that's the thing you're going through. You're
definitely do that. I
don't do that.
I definitely make tests. I definitely ask people certain things so I know where their head is.
Telling someone you can't come to something, that happens. It happens. Seeing the reaction, okay, that's a different thing. But if you're going, I'm going to intentionally cancel this date just to see the reaction, I don't think that's good.
That's a negative way to do it. But I don't think that it's bad for you to go and test people and see how people react to certain things in the relationship. Some people, I think you can get a good gauge on when you make those tests with them sometimes, in my opinion. So there's different tests. There's good tests to do, and then there's bad tests to do. And that's my whole point. There's nothing necessarily wrong with you going and you making a test. What's wrong is when you use it in a negative way. That's what's bad.
I think that's a wise way to do it, and I can't argue with you. Sometimes you do have to see what people's limits are through tests.
I don't think it's wrong to test somebody if it's not going to harm them. There is no harm in testing somebody if there is no physical or mental harm. If anything, that's better for both of you, because then if you test them and you see something in them that you don't like, then you can move on with your life and they can move on with theirs, and you can both not waste each other's time.
You know what? Brought me around to
That's pretty, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying bad. Like, don't do no don't say Prince said to go and give out negative tests. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that not all tests are bad. If you have to wait 90 days before you do something with somebody based on your morals, that's okay. Some people are, you can feel something inside of you that'll make you want to go and give all of yourself to them or whatever, and both of y'all feel that way, and that's cool. That's great for you. Love that for you. But there's also some people that you may need some more time with. And I don't think that that's crazy. It should be based on just how you feel and your morals and stuff inside of your heart.
If I did learn about the 90-day rule, I would still leave. So I feel, unless they told me right away and you're open about it, and even then, I would definitely not take you as serious. Because in my personal opinion, we about to go off, but in my personal opinion, people make rules for people they don't really like, and they like take rules away from people that they really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely valid.
Yeah. I'm just like, okay, you don't really like me like that. But if you're like, no rules, you do whatever you want, that really makes me go, oh, she must really like me. I'm not like, you don't have respect for yourself, but you have rules for other guys, but just not for me.
But bottom line is, Steve can't tell me nothing, all right? And you shouldn't let me tell you anything. You shouldn't listen to Steve. What you should do is put faith into yourself, base things on your own experiences, and if you're religious, trust in God and believe in the Lord Jesus Christ.
But you should listen to me. I give fantastic advice for the common man. I'm playing around. Get your own experience. There's no better way to get out there than to just do it yourself.
In my opinion, people experience different things. Advice is good, but advice, I feel like, in my opinion, can only go but so far with certain situations, because not every person is the same.
This has been
Godspeed.
All right, make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe.
Do it now.
Godspeed. That's it. That was quick.